Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's January 17th, Tuesday morning. We had a holiday yesterday, and grain markets are higher to sharply higher. Is it a short covering rally? Is it a dead cat bounce, or is it the bottom in a market that's had a big sell-off? Well, likely not the latter. It's a market that has gone down sharply in a few days. Corn down 60 cents, soybeans down 80, wheat down 60 cents in just a day or a 2-day trading range. The market needs some kind of a bounce, and we've got that here overnight. Corn up about 8-9 cents here on the close of the overnight session. Beans up 17-18. Beans right now are about 10 cents off their highs. Corn about 4 cents off its highs. So what's causing the rally? The short covering, I think, is certainly a part of it. Weather in South America may be giving it some strength here, and a reason to short cover is because we did have this rain system move through Argentina into southern Brazil here over the weekend, and certainly a very positive, helpful rain for the crops that are still growing. However, some of the crops have passed that stage where the heat and the dryness have damaged them beyond repair. They are starting to harvest corn in southern Brazil. Reports have it running well below a year ago levels in those areas because of the drought. Other things that are happening, the world situation, it's a risk-on type day in the commodity markets. You've got gold up, crude oil up sharply, mainly because of the Iranian situation, that they intend to disturb the flow of oil to the world, and that is driving oil prices sharply higher and giving the risk-on type attitude some more fuel to get excited about here on this Tuesday morning after a holiday. So we expect some choppy trade in the grains. We're going to be watching the macro markets and what happens in Europe. You can read a story one day that Greece is ready to default on any moment, and then the next day the story is, they're just going to be fine. So a lot of rhetoric. We're going to have to wait and see what actually happens and how the EU deal with the Greek situation, Spain, Italy, and how all of the financing is dealt with. And that will take over time. That's not going to happen, I don't believe, in the next day or so. So look for some two-sided trade here. We believe that strength, you need to look for places to sell the grain markets on short covering rallies as we see here today. In the livestock trade, we had cattle trade on Friday anywhere from $2 to $3 higher, trading 122 to 123 in Texas and Kansas. That's compared to a 120 to 121 last week. Cutout values were down slightly. The strength in this cash market certainly provided strength in the futures on Friday as this talk circulated, and then we should see some follow-through strength there today as the outside markets providing support in futures. Expect futures to open higher here this morning in the livestock sector. We have a cattle on feed report on Friday, so that will give reason for some evening up of positions ahead of that. And we expect that the pork trade here this morning will open higher as well. However, cash markets could be steady to weak as we start out this week, as the packers have one less slaughter day, one less need for hogs, and therefore we could see some weaker cash trade here as they have their needs filled. So look for some volatility here this week, continued volatility as we've seen over the last several weeks, but the effect is going to still be focused on South American weather, Europe, and we'll have to monitor that very closely. And we suggest that you stay in touch with Allendale Research. We'll keep you informed the best we can. If you got any questions, give us a call. And also want to remind you, we've only got a few days left before the Allendale Ag Leaders Conference. That's coming up on Friday at noon. Registration begins. We start with meetings at 1 o'clock, go through Saturday noon. So look forward to seeing many of you there. If you got any questions, you want to get in on the registration, early registration, you can log on to our website, go to Ag Leaders Conference, and you'll be able to do that very easily. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. And if you got any questions, give us a call. And we wish you a very successful trading day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.